And just let me we have to close shortly, but we were reading Psalm 119. I think it was yesterday, and it was Psalm 119, verse 32. It says, "I will run the course of your commandments, of your word, of what you say. For you shall enlarge my heart." Now, I looked that up in the Hebrew, and heart is really speaks of the intellect, speaks of the knowledge. So he wants to increase our knowledge. Why? Because we run the course of His words. So if we're studying His words and doing the best to our ability to do them, you know, as they said, everything that you say in your word we will do, 24/7 in Exodus. That's what we're saying. Again, we're saved by grace, by the blood of Yeshua. I mean, the word saves us because Yeshua is the word.
Yes.
But just doing His commandments alone won't do it.
Right.
Someone said to me, well, if I read in the Word that I should not steal, and I really get a revelation on that or an understanding on that, and I don't steal, that's a good thing, right? And I said, well, it's a good thing, yes. But I said, because you're not a thief, will that save you? And it won't.
Right.
In and of itself, it will not. It's a good thing. It's eating out of the good side of the tree of the good, the tree of good and knowledge of good and evil. So, anyway, I think it's just so important to get into His Word, to be a Berean, to search out His Word, to study, to show yourself approved. Let the Scriptures interpret Scriptures, and really just get into what He is saying to do this day. One thing is the heart, and I can't remember the Hebrew word, so I apologize, but it had a lamed and a bet in it. So I think it might be lom.
Lom, yeah.
Lom, or lom, something like that, in the Hebrew. But if you go to the ancient Hebrew, the lamed is a staff, and the bet always represents his house, his house. So if you think of it, it's, in that intellect, in that knowledge base that he's talking about enlarging, it's being led back to the house. Whose house? Yahweh's house.
And David wrote about that in Psalm 23. He leads me on the paths of righteousness.
Or cycles of righteousness.
Or cycles of righteousness.
Which is a better word.
And, we read in the Brit Hadashah, the New Testament, faith, hope, and love. That's another process. We walk by faith, and there's always hope, and love is the greatest. And so we need to apply that and find it out. Read the Word. Read the Word.
Absolutely.
Again, if you read the Word, it's a seed. The seed is a word. The Word is a seed. And it will manifest in your life in a way that'll bring forth fruit. So we desire that this message encourages you to stir your hearts more towards His Word.
Well, Shabbat Shalom, everyone. We are Israel My Delight. We love you all. We thank you for watching, and we thank you for any comments that you may have. You can post them at the end of this.
Yes, please comment. Any comments, whether you have questions or you disagree with us.
Or you agree with us.
Or you agree with us. We're open, and we would love to dialogue with you. And we just, our desire is that your hearts are drawn closer to the Most High God. And if you want to know more about Yeshua, read the Word at the beginning of the book.
Absolutely. Well, Shabbat Shalom, everyone, again, and we'll see you next time.
Shabbat Shalom.